Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. What's that on the left-hand side? CU Beach Bar. Oh my goodness. Whenever I think of that bar, I always think of two superstars. And guess what? They're in Paphos as we speak. If you're a little bit of sweetness, then you're always right. I'm talking about Sir Daniel and, of course, his girl, Lady Sherry Wright. And they're in Paphos as we speak. And they're going to be karaokeing very, very soon indeed. And you never know, we might pop it up on YouTube and make complete fools of each and every one of us. No bigger fool than Mr. Paul. He'll be there dancing away, wiggling his hips, singing very bad. Excuse me while I just laugh at my own jokes and die. Anyway, that was a big puff on that cigar. And to be honest, it almost blew my lungs out. I should give up. I certainly should. Anyway, what's over there? That's Peyia. Now, there's a few people that like Peyia. Perhaps if your name's Lady Ali. There's a man in your life called Sir Neil, a couple of dads, that's Sir Brian, and of course our Lord Mike. You'll be coming to Paphos very, very soon indeed. Of course, the flights are booked, the villa's booked. Coral Bay, Peyia is waiting, especially for you. Well, actually it's not at the moment because it's all dug up. But hopefully, in a few weeks' time, the main strip where all the bars and restaurants will be starting to be reinstated. So hopefully by June, hopefully, should we say, fingers crossed, hopefully anyway, it'll all be ready. And of course, you'll be coming into town not long after that, and hopefully you'll come and meet us in Paphos Harbour. Hopefully we'll get to sit in the Pelican restaurant, chew the fat, and put the world to rights. And you never know, I may even let Lord Mike steal the heart of this Ochin Gracivia Booth. So, what a beautiful, beautiful day it is. Slight clouds, as you can see, but it certainly is very, very blue indeed. The sea, I promise you, is very, very blue. Mr. Paul, well, he's dressed head to toe in blue. That must mean one thing. All that it's missing is you. So come on, get yourself on a big bird or a canoe and start paddling like crazy. Paphos Cyprus, Marika and me, we are waiting, and we are waiting especially for you. Let's see if we can take a turn towards the Coral Bay Strip. I think it's going to be fully closed up, so we'll do a little bit of circumnavigating to see if we can get a nosy little look and give you an update in and around Coral Bay. It says Coral Bay Road's closed, and yeah, the sign's right. Coral Bay Road is closed, but there's an awful lot of hardcore piled up. So like I say, a lot of the infrastructure projects, like the new piping, internet connections, sewerage connections, obviously all those pipe works mostly have been done. So of course now they are reinstating the curbs, they'll be putting down the hardcore, and of course hopefully after that doing the pavements and then putting down a coat on the black stuff and breaking that up with some cobbles and those kind of things. Because the idea for the Coral Bay Strip, that's the main boulevard where all the bars and restaurants are, is for it to become pedestrianised in the evenings and fully pedestrianised in the peak summer season, which is a good thing because, you know, people not familiar with their surroundings, perhaps having a drink or two, those kind of things, little kids, you know, cars, not very good, is it? So hopefully as time goes on we'll be able to sneak down and have a look. But see, now they're coming up this road, so it never ends, does it? The big digger in downtown Paphos. So now they're digging up this road. Oh my goodness. See, these are the little bits that the people in charge forget to tell you about. They say, well, you know, we're doing the boulevard and that'll be finished by about May, June. And then they start digging up all the roads that connect it to the boulevard. And then you start to understand that, yeah. Anyway, that's been negative, because one thing's for sure, if you come to Coral Bay, you're going to get a great holiday. There's lots of restaurants scattered around that are nowhere near the Coral Bay Strip. The beach, nowhere near the Coral Bay Strip. Most of the villas and the apartment complex, nowhere near the Coral Bay Strip. So get yourself on that big bird, like I say, start paddling like crazy and come on down to Paphos. This is the Paphos supermarket, by the way, and this is one of the biggest success stories in the whole of Peyia. This gentleman started up with a kiosk up in uptown Peyia. It's still there. It's a bit of a TARDIS, by the way. It's quite a big mini market, supermarket. And then he opened this place down here in around about 2009, 2010, and it has just grown and grown and grown. And it now is probably the greatest supermarket in the whole of Cyprus. I mean, don't tell Alpha Mega that, obviously, because they'll probably put a contract out on me and get me shot. And he has expanded like crazy, and he now has catered for everything. Look at that. He's even opened a takeaway espresso bar and, of course, Phil's Diner. And I was talking to a chap the other day, and he said to me, have you been into Phil's Diner? And I said, no, I haven't. He said, well, you should go in because it's very, very posh with great food and sensible prices. So perhaps if you're in and around Peyia or Coral Bay, you should pay a little visit to Phil's Bar and Grill. And I tell you what, it does look quite posh, to be honest. And he said the food is spectacular and the service is excellent as well. And it is a very, very nice looking little building. See, look at that. Well, nice, nice, nice. And then at the back of it, he's actually opened what he calls Phil Home. And that's furniture, decor centre. Look my way, love, before you stick your nose out. Always looking the wrong way, these people, aren't they? Outdoor furniture and those kind of things. So I tell you what, Paphos has pretty much cornered the whole market. I think before long he's going to set up a car mechanics and a car body shop and go into car sales as well. Luckily for me, I'll be retiring soon. Otherwise, I'll be well, struggling to make a living. Let's drive up this way a little bit and see what's going on in and around Peyia. Those of you who follow the channel know the main road is now open, and it wasn't quite finished before, was it? There's a bit of paving to do and bits and bobs. So let's go and have a look and see if it is completely finished and see if we can notice any new bits and bobs that have been done in and around central Peyia. Bit of information about Peyia if you've not heard of Peyia or been to Peyia before. There are more foreigners living in Peyia than Cypriots. Official population is around about 8,000, and around about 4,500 of those people are foreigners. Not all British nationals. There are German people there, Swiss people, Russian people, Ukrainian people, French people, British people, of course Irish, Scottish, Welsh and English all rolled in there, and of course some of the nationalities as well. If you watch the channel and you're staying there and you're a different nationality, drop in the comments. If we've missed you, we haven't meant to. L-I-L-A, not L-I, I can't spell it, it's my dyslexia. L-A-D-I-Y. One of the greatest DIY shops in the whole of Paphos, never mind just Peyia. Anything you can want, you can go in there. You've got George's Barber Shop on the end, and of course this is the Stonehouse Inn, a very, very popular taverna in Peyia. And in and around Peyia, you'll find tavernas scattered around here, there and everywhere. If we look to the left right now is the Costa Tavern, and that's a very, very popular tavern and pretty busy as the summer season comes along. Right, let's head up into Midtown Peyia and see what's going on. Tell you what, can't get this Romeo and Juliet cigar to say light, so it's been over tightly packed, so I have to get some like a toothpick and stuff it down the end to open it up a little bit. Anyway, here's the main event, Tower Fitness, if you'd like to get yourself fit. Always busy. Pesto Kiosk, this is the new road by the way, yeah? If you want a barbecue, that's where you go, or a bit of underwear, strange combination. If you want to rent a villa, perhaps you go in there. You've got over here, what have we got? Quite a few things actually. Chippies, yeah, fish and chips. The Grande Cafe, an insurance agent. You want a bit of Chinese? You've got Chinatown. Flags everywhere because there was a carnival over the last week. This is Harris Bar, by the way. You've got the fire station just over there. You've got Peyia Medical. Yeah, or Peyia Health it's actually called now. Pharmacy, hairdressing salon. You want some bread, that's where you go. And if you want to go and watch a bit of football, well, on the right hand side there is the Peyia Football Stadium. Do some improvements there, you see. It's not looking bad, is it? Not looking bad at all. New car parking everywhere there. Britannia Kiosk if you'd like to get yourself that morning newspaper. Let's keep going on up to make sure that all of these improvements have been done. So far all the pavements are done, all the tarmacking is done, the new bus drop off is done. Wow, it's looking good, isn't it? not bad at all. If your name is Sir David Potter, there's a blonde beauty in your life called Lady Angela. I bet you're getting very, very excited indeed. And I bet you can't wait to get on that big bird and get down to your townhouse in downtown Peyia. Look at this, a speed bump to slow us down so we can't run you over on the zebra crossing. What a shame. Anyway, just new walls going up. So they're not quite finished yet, are they? But they're close. There's no doubt about that. And this road, wow, is an absolute... But the difference between what it was before and what it is now is beyond belief. It's taken a couple of years to do, but I think it's been well worth it. If you like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe. Don't forget to keep coming back for a little bit more of our complete and utter madness on the little channel known as Marika and me. And don't forget to go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. That's how you keep us afloat, that's how you thank us, that's how you motivate us to keep on making these little videos for you. If you want a birthday shout out, anniversary shout out, or a special video, want to gift us a few coffees, and of course that little video will be coming very soon indeed. I'd like to thank very much our superstar in downtown Krakow in Poland. Her name is Anna Star. That makes her Lady Anna, our superstar. And we thank you very much for not 1 coffee, no, 2, no, 3, no, 4, no, 5, yes. Thank you very much indeed, Lady Anna, my superstar. And a big shout out to Dr. Tomas, and of course your son and our great friend, that is Sir Bart. Big digger in and all sorts of things going on in uptown Peyia. Let's take you past the kiosk known as Paphos, and you'll understand that it's a bit bigger than a kiosk. And as I was showing you down below, this is where it all started for him. Now I think he's made a couple of bob or two. Here we are, big kiosk to the rear of the big church in Peyia. I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit that like, click that subscribe, and don't forget to keep coming back for a little bit more of Mr. Paul's complete and utter madness. And don't forget to please go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. Perhaps consider to join us as a superstar member at only €10 a month. That's all it costs. Get yourself a special title, birthday shout outs, anniversary shout outs, any kind of shout out that you can think of. If you want me to call your cat in, I will. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again very soon indeed. Look at that for a view. That's not bad, is it? Straight down across the rooftops, the hilltops, and into the blue Mediterranean Sea that is kissing and lapping the coastline in downtown Coral Bay.